On this day, we come together to celebrate the lives, legacies, and cherished memories of remarkable personalities we've recently lost. We take a moment to reflect on their incredible journeys and the inspiration they continue to give us. We'll also talk about WWE stars who are facing struggles that have drawn love, support, and prayers from millions of fans. Subscribe now. Blackjack Mulligan, born Robert John Heck on November 25, 1942, was a towering and unforgettable figure in professional wrestling. Standing 6 feet 9 inches and weighing over 300 pounds, Mulligan's sheer size and charisma made him one of the most recognizable stars of the 1970s and 1980s. He began his wrestling journey in the 1960s, quickly earning a reputation for his rugged toughness and larger-than-life persona. Fans loved his no-nonsense attitude and feared his devastating finishing move, the sleeper hold, which became his trademark in the ring. Over the years, Mulligan competed in major wrestling promotions across the country, capturing multiple titles, including the NWA United States Tag Team Championship and the WWF, now WWE, World Tag Team Championship. He formed powerful tag teams with wrestling greats like Ernie Ladd, Greg Valentine, and even his own son, Barry Windham, creating a family legacy that continued through generations. Beyond his in-ring success, Mulligan played a crucial role behind the scenes as a promoter and trainer, helping to shape the careers of countless young wrestlers who followed in his footsteps. His passion for the sport and his larger-than-life personality left a lasting impact on fans and fellow performers alike. When he passed away at age 73, the wrestling world mourned the loss of a true legend. In 2017, his incredible contributions were honored with his induction into the WWE Hall of Fame, solidifying Blackjack Mulligan's place as one of the all-time greats of professional wrestling. Harley Race, born on April 11, 1943, in a small Missouri town, was a true legend of professional wrestling. Known for his grit, skill, and larger-than-life presence, Race became one of the sport's most respected figures. Over a remarkable career that spanned decades, he captured the NWA World Heavyweight Championship 6 times, a testament to his dominance and unmatched toughness throughout the 1970s and 1980s. Inside the ring, Race's hard-hitting, no-nonsense style set him apart. Fans admired his toughness and authenticity, while his peers respected his professionalism and fierce competitive spirit. His rivalries with icons like Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, and Terry Funk produced some of the most memorable moments in wrestling history, helping define an entire era of the sport. But Harley Race's influence extended beyond the spotlight. After his in-ring career, he dedicated himself to promoting wrestling and training new talent at his school in Eldon, Missouri, passing down the knowledge and passion that made him great. Even as he battled serious injuries and health struggles, Race's love for wrestling never faded. His contributions were honored with inductions into several halls of fame, including the WWE Hall of Fame in 2004. When he passed away on August 1, 2019, Harley Race left behind a powerful legacy, one built on toughness, respect, and an undying devotion to the world of wrestling. Paul Bearer, born William Alvin Moody on April 10, 1954, in Mobile, Alabama, was one of professional wrestling's most unforgettable personalities. Best known for his eerie presence in WWE, he managed legends like The Undertaker and Kane, bringing a unique blend of theatrics and storytelling that made him a fan favorite. Moody began his wrestling journey in the 1970s, first working as a referee before stepping into the spotlight as a manager. When he adopted the name Paul Bearer, his ghostly makeup, haunting voice, and ever-present urn became staples of WWE television. His chilling persona perfectly matched The Undertaker's dark, supernatural character, and together they created some of the most iconic moments in wrestling history. Beyond his spooky appearance, Bearer was a master storyteller. His dramatic voice, emotional promos, and ability to draw fans into every storyline made him stand out as one of the greatest managers the industry has ever seen. Though he spent most of his career in WWE, Bearer also appeared in WCW and various independent promotions, sharing his passion for wrestling wherever he went. Paul Bearer passed away in 2013 at the age of 58, but his legacy lives on. His influence on wrestling characters, storylines, and fans remains unmatched. To this day, Paul Bearer is remembered not just as a manager, but as a true legend who helped define an era of sports entertainment. David Von Erich, born July 22, 1958, was a standout American professional wrestler and a proud member of the legendary Von Erich family, a Texas dynasty that helped shape the golden era of wrestling. Standing 6 feet 7 inches and weighing around 240 pounds, David was known to fans as the Yellow Rose of Texas. With his mix of athleticism, charisma, and genuine connection to the crowd, he quickly became one of the brightest stars of world-class championship wrestling, WCCW, in Dallas. David's technical skill and fiery in-ring presence made him a fan favorite, and his classic rivalry with the fabulous Freebirds became one of the most memorable feuds in wrestling history. Their battles captivated audiences across Texas and helped define WCCW's incredible popularity during the early 1980s. Beyond his success in the ring, many believed David was destined for even greater heights. Insiders saw him as the next NWA World Heavyweight Champion, a natural successor who could carry the sport into a new era. Sadly, his promising career was cut short when he passed away unexpectedly in Japan at just 25 years old, reportedly from acute enteritis. Though his life ended far too soon, David Von Erich's influence never faded. He remains a beloved figure in wrestling history, remembered not only for his talent and determination, but also for the heart and spirit he brought to every match. His legacy continues to live on through his family's enduring name and the fans who still celebrate his memory. Seth Rollins, born Colby Daniel Lopez, has long been recognized as one of the most dynamic and influential figures in professional wrestling. His journey from the gritty independent circuit to becoming one of WWE's defining superstars is a story of determination, adaptability, and an unrelenting desire to succeed. Over the years, Rollins has cultivated a reputation not only as a high-energy performer, but also as a student of the craft, someone who respects wrestling's traditions while constantly pushing its creative boundaries. From the moment he first stepped into a wrestling ring, Rollins demonstrated an ability to combine athleticism with storytelling, crafting performances that resonate with fans both emotionally and viscerally. His evolution from a wide-eyed teenager with a dream to a global sports entertainer reflects a life lived in pursuit of excellence, and his name now stands among the most respected in WWE history. The early journey, from small halls to big dreams. Rollins' rise began far from the bright lights of WWE. As a young man in Davenport, Iowa, he was captivated by the spectacle of professional wrestling and determined to make it his life's work. The early years were marked by sacrifice, performing in small venues, driving long hours for little pay, and enduring the physical toll of an unforgiving industry. Wrestling under the name Tyler Black in Ring of Honor, Rollins built a reputation for his explosive athleticism and fearless innovation. He became known as a performer who gave everything each night, even when the audience was small and the paychecks modest. His time in ROH not only refined his in-ring style, but also allowed him to explore the psychology behind match storytelling, learning how to captivate an audience with more than just athletic moves. That creative intelligence set him apart and eventually caught WWE's attention, leading to the signing that would change his life. The evolution of a champion. What has kept Seth Rollins relevant through more than a decade in WWE is his uncanny ability to reinvent himself. From the scheming architect to the visionary Monday Night Messiah, each persona has reflected both his creative mind and his deep understanding of what resonates with fans. His championship record tells its own story. Understanding of what resonates with fans. His championship record tells its own story. Multiple WWE titles, a Universal Championship, Tag Team Gold, and most recently, his reign as World Heavyweight Champion. But beyond the accolades, it's his consistency and professionalism that stand out. Rollins has become WWE's go-to performer, someone the company can rely on to deliver in any situation, whether in main events, title matches, or storytelling-driven feuds. His adaptability and passion for performance have made him not just a champion in name, but in spirit. A performer who raises the standard every time he steps into the ring. The July 2025 knee injury, a painful setback. In July 2025, Rollins' momentum was once again interrupted by a painful right knee injury sustained during a non-televised WWE live event. These house shows, while often less publicized, are grueling and vital to WWE's touring schedule. During a high-intensity sequence, Rollins reportedly landed awkwardly, visibly wincing as he finished the match. While he valiantly pushed through to complete the bout, it was evident that something was wrong. Medical evaluations later confirmed that the injury was serious enough to sideline him for a period of recovery. For a man who has battled knee issues before, the setback was both a physical and emotional blow. Fans flooded social media with messages of support, reflecting how deeply Rollins has connected with audiences over the years. The incident served as a stark reminder of the physical price wrestlers pay to entertain, and for Rollins, it marked yet another test of his legendary resilience. Living with the toll of a demanding profession. The injury in July wasn't an isolated incident. It's part of a longer story about the toll professional wrestling takes on the body. Rollins has endured countless bumps, bruises, and strains over nearly 2 decades of performing at the highest level. Behind the bright lights, he has faced the quiet struggle of living with chronic pain, fatigue, and the daily wear that comes with constant travel and performance. Yet, he has never been one to complain. Instead, Rollins often speaks candidly about the importance of self-discipline, recovery, and mental strength in maintaining longevity in wrestling. The physical challenges have, in many ways, shaped his perspective, reminding him to value his health not just for his career, but for his life outside the ring. As both a husband and father, he now views recovery not merely as a professional necessity, but as a personal responsibility, ensuring that he can remain present for those who matter most. Health, family, and the human side of wrestling beyond the ring, Rollins' life is enriched by his family. His marriage to Becky Lynch, one of WWE's most accomplished performers in her own right, represents one of wrestling's most admired partnerships. Together, they've built a home grounded in mutual respect, shared ambition, and a deep understanding of the sacrifices their careers demand. Parenthood has transformed Rollins, giving him a renewed sense of balance and purpose. Yet, as any parent can attest, juggling family with a physically demanding job isn't easy. Injuries like his recent knee issue remind him that health is fragile and family time is precious. The dual role of being both a global superstar and a hands-on father requires constant adjustment. And Rollins has embraced that challenge with grace. He's spoken in interviews about how becoming a father has redefined his motivations, not just to entertain millions, but to set an example of strength, humility, and perseverance for his child. Financial realities behind the fame. In recent months, whispers about Rollins' financial situation have surfaced online, but such speculation often oversimplifies the complex realities faced by professional athletes. While there's no confirmation of financial trouble, it's true that life as a top WWE star comes with its own pressures. Constant travel, personal projects, and business investments can create financial complexity, and unexpected injuries can disrupt even the best-laid plans. Rollins is known to have entrepreneurial interests outside of wrestling, including his wrestling academy in Iowa, which reflects his commitment to giving back to the industry. Maintaining ventures like these while balancing a demanding WWE schedule requires both time and financial planning. Rather than viewing such rumors as scandal, it's more accurate to see them as part of the broader challenge that modern performers face: managing wealth, security, and stability in a career that is as unpredictable as it is rewarding. Mental and emotional resilience. The physical injuries are visible. The emotional strain, less so. For Rollins, dealing with injuries, public speculation, and the expectations of being a top star has required immense mental fortitude. Wrestling is not just about what happens in the ring. It's about the psychology of performance, the constant scrutiny from fans and media, and the internal drive to stay relevant. When setbacks strike, the battle often becomes as much psychological as physical. Rollins has spoken about the mental challenges of recovery, how being sidelined can leave a performer feeling restless, even lost. Yet, these moments have also forged his resilience. Every comeback has strengthened his connection with fans, who see in him not just a performer, but a man who refuses to quit, no matter the odds. That spirit of perseverance, of pushing forward despite pain and uncertainty, has become central to his legacy. The support system, fans, family, and WWE. If there's one thing that has remained constant in Seth Rollins' journey, it's the unwavering support surrounding him. WWE fans, whether cheering or booing, have always recognized his commitment to the craft. Their outpouring of love during times of injury or struggle demonstrates the deep bond he has built through years of authenticity and effort. Within WWE, Rollins has earned respect, not just as a performer, but as a leader, a standard-bearer for professionalism and excellence. The company's investment in his health and career longevity underscores how vital he is to its future. Meanwhile, at home, his family provides the grounding he needs to navigate fame's unpredictable tides. Together, these circles of support have helped Rollins remain centered, reminding him that beyond the championships and storylines, he is valued as a person, first and foremost. What the future holds. The next chapter in Seth Rollins' story is still being written. The immediate concern remains his recovery, how long it will take, and how it will affect his standing as World Heavyweight Champion. WWE may adjust its storytelling to accommodate his absence, or feature him in non-physical roles until he's fully healed. Beyond that, Rollins will likely face broader questions about how to preserve his longevity in a business known for its punishing schedule. Perhaps this period of rest will spark another reinvention, another transformation that redefines how fans see him. Rollins has always been forward-thinking, both in his performances and in how he approaches his career, and it's that mindset that will guide him through whatever comes next. Whether in the ring, on commentary, or behind the scenes mentoring the next generation, his influence is certain to endure. A career defined by grit and growth, When all is said and done, Seth Rollins' legacy won't be measured solely by titles or accolades, but by the journey itself, the highs, the hardships, and the unyielding spirit that carried him through them. He has faced injuries, rumors, and the relentless demands of fame, yet he continues to rise again and again, stronger each time. His story mirrors the very essence of wrestling. It's about struggle, redemption, and the pursuit of greatness against all odds. Rollins represents the bridge between past and future, a performer rooted in wrestling tradition but unafraid to innovate and evolve. His courage to adapt, both professionally and personally, ensures that his name will be remembered not just as a champion, but as an artist who gave everything for his craft. Conclusion: the human behind the hero. At its heart, the story of Seth Rollins is a deeply human one. Beneath the dazzling entrances and championship gold lies a man who has battled pain, doubt, and the weight of expectation with unwavering determination. His injuries remind us of the physical sacrifices behind every spectacle, while the discussions around finances and family highlight the complex reality of life beyond the ring. Yet through it all, Rollins endures with humility, creativity, and courage. His career is not a tale of perfection, but of perseverance. And that, perhaps, is what makes him so beloved. As he continues to recover, reflect, and reinvent, Seth Rollins stands as a living testament to the idea that true greatness is not about never falling, but about always finding the strength to rise again.